What's going on, folks? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get it in, right? Uh, Letters, right? Letters, words, and stuff like that. A, B, C, D, E. Y'all know letters, words. Words are matter. Words are physical. You're probably thinking, what do you mean by physical? Let me tell you what I mean by words are physical and words are matter. For example, if I say I love you, unless I write the word down, I love you, right? Unless I write it down, you can't really see it. I mean, yeah, unless I write it down, you can't really see it. If I tell you I love you, again, if I tell you I love you, you can't see the word unless I write it down, right? So once a person, my bad, kind of raining outside, but once a person say they love you, how do you feel? You're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna feel, love. You're gonna say it right back. Why? Because because you felt that energy from love. You felt that love energy because of what they said. Because words carry a vibration. Words are sounds. Words are matter. You could feel them. That's why a person said, "I could love you," and then you feel some type of way. Or a person you might like or love tells you, "I hate you." You're gonna feel that. Why? Why? Why are you gonna feel it? Because the word hate carries a vibration. The word hate carries an energy. It goes back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video. Words are matter. They can physically harm you. Words can physically harm you. You know what I mean? And there was an experiment that they did. You could do it. You could do it. In your own time. There was an experiment that they did, right? Where they had like a jar of rice. They had 3 jars of rice filled with water. One jar said, "I love you." You got the word "I love you" in it. The other jar said, "I hate you." Right? One say "I love you," one say "I hate you," and the other one, I think it was just left alone. Yeah, the other one was just left alone. They had no words. Weeks go by, right? Weeks and weeks go by. The jar that said "I love you" was perfectly fine. The jar that said "I hate you," the water, the water became dirty and the rice became spoiled. It became like dirty and shit like that. That experiment was showing you the power of words. It's showing you the power of words because words are spelled. One of the first thing you learn when you go to school, you learn how to what? Spell. You learn how to spell, and that's why the English language. I'm all over the place with this video, but that's why the English language is a weapon. The English language is a weapon. I could tell you something, and I could speak to you and tell you something and make you feel good, but But yet I could do something behind your back. You're not even gonna know. I could cast a spell on you. Yeah, I'm telling you this and that. You hearing me? You know, you hearing the words. The words sound sweet, but at the same time, you have no idea I'm casting a spell on you. That's how certain music work. That's how music works. You listen to music, you might think it's harmful, but in reality, some of these music they got messages in them, hidden messages in them. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, man. Words are matter. Words are spell. Words, words. That's why when you get into a conversation with somebody, you get into a fight with somebody, they say something hurtful and harmful. That's because of the words carry a lot of energy. You know what I mean? But I just thought of something going back to what I was saying about words being spell, like a magic spell, right? When someone asks you for something, remember when we was younger, someone asks you for something, and they'll be like, "What's the magic word? Please, can I please have this?" That's why when someone wants something from somebody, right? Depending upon who they are or the situation, when they want something from somebody, they come where? Nice. They come with nice words. Hey, honey, this, that. They knows the right word to say because words are spelled. And they can get a person to do something because words are spelled. Words are energy. It carries energy. You know what I mean? But anyways, I'm not gonna keep this video long. Y'all be good. Y'all still wear, and I'm out.